Develop your 2020 vision by asking the ultimate question. What do I need to do today to thrive in 3 years' time? If you are where you want to be today, it's because of what you did 3 years ago. And if you aren't, it's because of what you didn't do. Now, we cannot change our past, but we can totally create our future. Today isn't just one day, it's day one. January 1, 2020 is just 3 short years away. Are you getting ready? Are you positioning yourself for success? Are you developing the right skill set? Are you building the best business model? Are you surrounding yourself with future champions? Are you growing the right ecosystem? Hey, are you even thinking about these questions? 2,500 years ago, Sun Tzu, the great Chinese general, declared, quote, "Victorious warriors win first and then go to war. Defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win," end quote. In other words, prepare to win now if you want to win in 2020. Because either you take the future by the horns today or it will impale you tomorrow. A crisis is when the most important things collide with the most urgent things. It's when you fight to stay in the game instead of being in it to win it. So now is the best time to plan for success, because if not now, when? Procrastinate, don't procrastinate. Do it before you need to do it. Don't wait until your survival depends on it. We are never at our best when our back is against the wall and everything occurs to us as a potential threat. The opposite of mastery is being a slave to circumstances. It's when you feel like you are driven by desperation. Your environment becomes hostile because it demands more than you believe you have to give. You become overwhelmed and anxious instead of confident and excited. So let me ask you again, what do you need to do today to thrive in 3 years' time? Just asking this question will boost your ability to answer it. It will pole vault you above your problems. It will move you towards victory because it focuses you on getting there. When you ask what it takes to win in just over 1,000 days, your brain expands in direct proportion to the challenge. Losers never ask themselves, what do I need to do today to thrive in 3 years' time? Because they don't even think they are going to win in 24 hours' time. They are already behind the 8 ball in their own minds. They avoid their challenges. They don't embrace them. Now, here's the good news. If you have watched this far, you've got the right stuff. You are the kind of person who doesn't wait for things to happen, you make things happen. You don't just report the news, you make the news. You see volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity as opportunities to be pursued with passion and delight, right? On October 23, the New York Times reported, quote, 52% of American adults are coping with high levels of stress brought on by the election. Therapists say that some of the issues in this election, national security, terrorism, hacking threats, and sexual assault, play into some of our deepest fears and anxieties. People are wondering, how can I feel safe? Who will take care of us? End quote. The answer is that you are the one who needs to take care of yourself so you can take care of everyone else. As a strategic coach and motivator, my job is literally to help people plan for success in 3 years' time. And I have discovered that when you have a plan, you have certainty. A plan transforms change into opportunity. It puts you in charge. It gives you a roadmap. It enables your brain to filter out the noise and identify the signals you should be following. All successful businesses have a plan. They have short-term, medium-term, and long-term strategies. They live or die by their forecasts. However, very few people follow the same discipline. They hope their companies, their communities, or their countries will take care of them. They hope their jobs will be secure. They hope their health will hold out. They hope it will all be okay in the end. Well, maybe it will and maybe it won't. One thing is for certain, your most important priorities are not other people's most important priorities. If you are not chasing your dream, you are chasing someone else's. If all you do is keep your nose close to the grindstone, you'll end up with a very short nose. So here is a simple 3-step plan for developing your 2020 vision. 1. Be a professor of the game. Your vision is contingent on the context in which it occurs. Understand the trends that are reshaping your world. Anticipate what your customers will want. Study the new players and their value propositions. Identify the key influencers and connect with them. Ask new questions if you want new solutions. Always be learning. Curiosity is the secret source of success. So in my world, for example, the key game changer is the fusion of autonomy and collaboration. The winners over the next 3 years will have extreme courage, competence, and compassion. They will be both self-directed and service-oriented. They will be exceptional individuals who are also terrific team players. And I'm focusing my energy on helping my clients achieve that balance of power. 2. Imagine your desired outcome. Fast forward your mind to January 1, 2020. Who will you be? Where will you be? What will you be doing? What will you have achieved? What is the perception that you want others to have of you? What do you need to do today to thrive in 3 years' time? Why will you be happy, fulfilled, and fully self-expressed? Hey, dare to dream. Don't hold back. Produce your own Hollywood ending. Your life is bigger than any fiction. So in my case, I will be acknowledged as one of the best coaches in the world to some of the best professionals in the world. My work will inspire thousands of people to inspire thousands of people. Together with preeminent partners, I will pioneer new techniques for people to empower each other through their words and actions. When people hear my name, they will smile, breathe deep, and go for the gold. That's what I'm talking about. What is the prize that you are fighting for? 3. Take the first steps. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. But the reason why people don't take the first step is that they are afraid of the 1,000 miles. What would you do today if you were not afraid? What would you do right now if you were absolutely certain that you could not fail? What must you do immediately to achieve your desired outcome in 3 years' time? So I am creating this video. I'm defining my desires. I'm declaring my vision. I'm putting it out there. I'm giving it all I've got so you can go for all you want. This is what I do. This is how I practice being a world-class coach. I know that it only takes one influencer to champion this message in order for it to go viral. After that, my next steps will reveal themselves to me as I move forward on my path. How can you practice being what you want to be in 3 years' time? Remember the butterfly effect. Small changes now will cause large consequences later. The scientist Edward Lorenz demonstrated that a flap of a butterfly's wings can ultimately cause a tornado. Every act is a cause set in motion, so get moving. That's it. I hope that this message excites you into action. Whatever happens, I know that becoming a professor of the game, imagining your desired outcome, and taking the first steps will help you thrive in 3 years' time. This is Mike Lipkin, and I'll see you in your dreams.